Good day to you and everyone watching this video. My name is Praise and you are watching FinTech Invention. In this video, we are going to be doing a reverse engineering in the charging pin of a torchlight. So I'm going to be showing you how to replace the charging pin of a torchlight. But if you've not done so, do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button. So let's go into FinTech. So to fix the sliding charging pin, we will need a size 8 bolt and nut, and it has to be exactly the height of this charging pin, this charging plug. So we can see that it's exactly the height of this charging plug. So this is a size 8 bolt and nut. Then we also need a thick wire to build this sliding charging pin. So this bolt will have to be sliding up and down through this space here. So we have to open this torchlight and we will also install the bolt and nut. So open the torchlight, we take away this broken charging pin as usual, and also this plastic here as usual. This wire, we won't be extending it, even if it can extend to the outer part of this torch, we won't be extending it. Instead, we'll attach this thicker wire to it. So let's do that. So I'll tape the wire. So now I'll extend it to the outer part of this torchlight. Before coupling this torchlight, we first have to cut this space here. We have to expand it in order for this bolt to move freely along this line. We have to expand it to the exact size of this bolt. So just watch. So I'll use a saw blade to extend this space here. This space, I will extend it in order for this bolt to move through this line. So we have to be observant when expanding this space here, in order for it not to be too wide or too wider than the bolt. So we can see that the bolt can move freely along this line. So we'll also cut We also cut this side too, but not now. Let's first couple this touchlight. We are not going to couple the touchlight now. We'll take our 2-pin plug. We'll open it. Then, what we'll do is that we are going to open a hole here. So, let me drill out that hole. The hole should be very close to this thread in here. So this hole that we are opening is meant for, this first hole is meant for this bolt. The bolt should be able to pass through this hole. I'll use a wider object, although should not be too wide. So you can see that the bolt is passing through this hole. So what we'll also do is that we have to open another separate hole here at this point. So this hole should not be too close to this one, just right here. So this hole at the top here is meant for this bolt, but this one below is meant for the wires, the AC input wires. So we are almost there. So what we'll do now is to couple this touchlight. So you can see that this line is wide. So we'll now extend it to the end here. Please, if possible, try to extend this line more than the previous one there. It makes it look better at the end of the work. So we've extended it. So you can still open this touchlight. Then you can put a washer inside this bolt. You can see, in case if the the space we made is too wide. So we are going to pass the wires right here. So after passing the wires, now fix it in. So cover the touchlight. So you can see we have to cut this charging pin plastic. We have to cut it at the end of the threading. That's where the bolt, where the screw pass through. So you can see we also do the same to the other plastic. So it will now look like this. So we also have to connect the wires. As you can see, these wires are thicker than the AC input wires in there. So also forcing this wire here. So after tightening it, what I'll do next is I'll use my nut to tighten this bolt here. To a moderate extent. Then I can use a plier to ensure that it is tightened to a moderate extent. Should not be overly tightened. So I then push in the surplus wires here. We obtain a balance. So we have a balance now. Then I'll cover this up. Then I'll tighten Now tighten the screw here. So you can see so you can see that it is sliding. So we're as good as done here. In my next video, next week Friday, we're not going to be dealing with rechargeable lights or touch lights. We are going to be inventing. We're going to be inventing a rechargeable fan using a DVD player's rotor. A rotor that is gotten from a DVD player. So we are done with this 2-pin plug. You can see that it is sliding. Yeah. You can see that it is sliding. So we can plug and slide it in, slide it out, slide it in, slide it out, slide it. Thank you for watching that very upbuilding pintech invention video. Please, if you've not done so, do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button. And in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a portable rechargeable fan using a 0.5 volt to 6 volt rotor and a 7,500 RPM rotor. Or we can just say DVD player's rotor.